How's it going? This is Hoiman, and today we're taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts Ultraman X figure. And this is the first version, so it comes with the Gomora armor set. So this is the front of the packaging. So you got a nice illustration of the actual suit here. And then some Japanese logos, the logo of the series, a picture of the figure, and then a window to see the figure inside. So overall it's a very nice looking packaging. I like the color scheme. And then the side, the top, you see a bit more into the figure. The other side, a nice illustration of the figure. And the bottom. And then finally the back, which shows what the figure comes with and various poses. And then down here you have some Japanese legal stuff. And I will say that the box itself is slightly bigger than your average Figuarts box, but only very little, like about maybe ½ an inch. So this is something to keep in mind of. It's mainly because of all the armor that the figure comes with, which is quite a nice addition. But to open the box, you just simply open the flap on the side. And then you just pull out the figure. So first off, it comes with some instructions just to say what the figure comes with and how to operate the accessories. Pretty self-explanatory. And then it also comes with a promo picture of the upcoming Figuarts for Ultraman Rube. But by the time of this video going up, they've already been released. But it's just something that this comes with in the figure. And then to open the figure, you just simply lift open the front lid. And here you have the figure and all its accessories together. So here we have the figure out of its packaging. And I will say that this is by far my favorite design for Ultraman. So I might sound a bit biased, but that's just how it goes, I guess. So the sculpt is definitely very mechanical. Got all the detail that you'd expect. It looks exactly like how he does in the show. And I think they nailed it for this figure. All the armor parts are sculpted and all the paintwork on them is very nice and clean. I can't really see any flaws. And the color scheme, just the contrast of the black, red and silver just mesh really well together. And then his chest piece is translucent plastic, which looks really nice. And then his eyes are also translucent. So again, it's very nice. Adds a nice finish to the figure. So for articulation, his head is on a double ball joint, so you look down that much, which is quite a bit, but it does leave a bit of a gap in the neck. And then he can look up that much. And the way that this bit is engineered is that it tucks into the head. So that's a very cool design. His head can tilt side to side, very slightly. It can also swivel. And then the shoulder, this piece is on a ball joint. So you can move that about however you want so it doesn't hinder articulation too much. And the shoulder itself is on a ball joint with this piece that cups around the joint. So you can move that all the way around. And with this part, it's engineered in a way so that it moves along with the arm. So that's a very cool design. So you can bring out his arm that much, which is quite a bit considering all the armor. And then you can bring his arm forward that much, back that much. And then it can also swivel as well. And then his elbows on double ball joint. And his fist is on a ball joint. And then for his torso, you got a double ball joint, one at the bottom, one at the top. So he can lean forward about that much. Which isn't a whole lot, but for the most part, it should be enough. Lean back about that much, which is quite a bit. And you can see how this bit tucks in, so it doesn't impede too much range. You can also tilt side to side and also swivel. And then for his hip joint, it's just on the hinge, so you can bring his leg about that much. But I will say that this piece is a hard plastic, so it does tend to rub on the thigh and it can create like scratches or dents, so it's just something to look out for. You can bring his leg forward that much, back about that much. You can swivel, and then double jointed knees, and then this part is sculpted so that it looks really natural still. And his ankles on a ball joint, so you can go back about that much, forward about that much. You can swivel and rotate, and then he's got the toe hinge. So considering his very armored design, he still retains all the Figuarts articulation you'd expect, and is even quite all his joints have quite a lot of range of motion still, so I think they did a good job on making him really posable despite his design. So yeah, that's the figure. Let's take a look at the accessories. So for accessories, the figure comes with 2 fists, which comes on default in the packaging, a pair of chopping hands with the thumb going inwards, and then another pair of chopping hands with the thumb straightened. So not much variety in terms of hands. But you do get his Gomora armor, which connects onto his torso. And then these parts here are softer material, so it makes it easier to attach to the figure. And then he comes with the shoulder pads for the armor. And they're very nicely sculpted, a lot of metallic paints used. And then the weapons for the armor. Again, they're very well sculpted and have a nice metallic look to them. And then finally he comes with an alternative red timer for his chest. So final thoughts are, if you're a huge fan of this character or the show, then I highly recommend this figure. I mean, I already said, but it's by far my favorite design for Ultraman, so I'm definitely very happy with this figure and how it turned out. And if you do get this figure, I'm sure you won't be disappointed. That's my review. Thank you for watching and enjoy some pictures.